What's up, G? In this video, I'm going to show you how to build charisma, aka a mouthpiece, with women. All right, G? This is going to help you out with talking to women because I know a lot of dudes do struggle talking to women. I get it. A lot of you guys get social anxiety when you're talking to women, which is normal, which is very normal, but I'm going to help you out. All right. Before we hop into the video, my G, this is Manuel. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the channel. It helps out a lot. Let's hop in. All right. So when you're speaking to women, right? There's two things that you have to do. There's two things that will help you a lot. Number one, you have to listen more. You have to listen more. Because when you listen to people, not just women, when you listen to people, the number one thing that they like to talk about is themselves, especially women. Women love to talk about themselves. You know, when you're talking to women, it can be any subject, any topic, but when you allow her to open up about herself, she will find greater affinity to learn about you. Why? Because you allowed her to talk about the one subject that she enjoys the most, herself, thus her wanting to learn about you as a byproduct, all right, G? And this will help you a lot. This will really help you a lot because when you're talking to her and she's talking about herself and whatnot, you just nod your head. You say confirmation sayings like, "Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, I see. Dang, I see where you're coming from in that aspect." Something like that. Something like that. And then when you ask questions, that's number two. When you ask questions, like, say we're talking about food, right? You can be like, I'm actually kind of curious. Like, I know you talked about like you eat majority of your diet is like meat and whatnot. I was kind of curious, like did you grow up like always eating like that? When you ask questions like this in this manner, that's very attractive. The one thing that is very unattractive when you're asking questions is when you make it an interview. When you're saying things like, "Oh, did you? Oh, I like your hair. Did you just get it? Oh, okay. I like your shirt. Where'd you get it? Oh, and I like your shoes. Are they yours?" When you ask questions like this in a very robotic way, women can't find any common ground. Why? Because you sound inhuman. Inhuman. Women want to speak with you on a very human level. All right, you keep it simple, keep it to the point. Women like that. And for my dudes that are socially anxious and that really want to build that charisma, especially for my successful dudes, keep it chill, relax. When you're speaking to women, I talk to them like I've known them for years. I've talked to them like I've known them for years. Like we've been best friends since what, kindergarten. Like I've known them since we were growing up. That's how I talk to women. Like, hey, oh, like if say I fucking cashier, right? I'm trying to warm up, trying to get good with the girls. Say her name is Susie, right? At a cashier, I'm like, "Hey, Susie, how's your day going?" She's like, "Oh, it's all right." You'll start to see their face light up. They're gonna be like, "Oh, hey," like because everyone's socially anxious, man. But when you speak to them like you know them, that's gonna become more attractive. All right, my G, you talk to them like you've known them. They can find familiarity with you. All right. So say you're talking to, like I said, the cashier. "Hey, Susie, how's your day going so far?" She's like, "Oh, it's going great." Like, "Hey, Susie, I'm not gonna lie, you have like really nice hair today. Is it natural or do you dye it?" What? That's awesome. Well, Susie, I hope you have an awesome day. All right. Peace. Something like that. Keep it friendly. Keep it light. Women like that. Women love when you keep that kind of vibe. You have that positive spirit inside of you. Women will gravitate towards you. And now, how do we apply this into real life? Sorry, how do we apply this when you're trying to get girls, right? So now that you've been warming up with other girls, then you can approach girls like, "Hey, excuse me, sorry, I don't mean to bug you, but I seen you. You look real pretty. I'm not gonna lie, but I know a lot of dudes say that to you. I was just curious. Is it cool to get your Instagram?" And she can say yes, no, and you just keep it pushing from there. You get better as you go through it. You see how it sounds more natural? Because I've been getting the warm-ups with other women. I'm talking to other women. This is how you build charisma. This is how you develop a mouthpiece. All right, my G? But once again, I want you to recap this. You see, when you listen and you're asking questions, that's more when you're on one-on-one with women. But when you're trying to really get used to talking to women of like more on a colder version, when you're cold approaching, talking to women on a daily, you keep it light, keep it hard, soft and whatnot. And you also want to talk about the present. Once again, say she has like blonde hair. I'm like, "Hi, Susie, I really like your hair. Like, are you naturally blonde or you do your diet?" And then you see what I'm saying? You get used to it. You get used to it, and women appreciate that. This is why pimps, players, and bad boys get the women because they have experience with other women already. That's why when a new woman comes along, the new woman is more attracted to him. Why? Because he already has the resume. He has the credentials of speaking with other women, which makes her attracted to him. Right, my G? So Use these tips to your advantage, and women will start to gravitate towards you once again. Why? Because you have a mouthpiece. You now have charisma. I hope this video helped. My G, once again, like, comment, subscribe. Peace.